How Vincent Van Gogh became one of the greatest artists ever. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to How They Did It. In today's video we're going to talk about how Vincent Van Gogh became one of the greatest artists ever. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Vincent Van Gogh, known as a notable artist for using emotion, beauty, and imagination that we never had. Vincent Van Gogh, the most influential Dutch artist known for his works, significantly impacted the evolution of modern painting. These Van Gogh's techniques impacted modern art's expressionism by bold color, dynamic brushwork, and curved forms. He is also a post-impressionist whose work is recognized for its beauty, emotion, and color that highly influenced the modern era. This legendary Van Gogh has become almost attached to his art. He inspires artists to dramatize his story in dance and symbols, poems, novels, films, and operas. He has become perhaps the most well-known painter of all time. The special prices his works have achieved through auction. Following his death, his art grew in popularity, and his work scored sums at auctions across the world. And diverse audiences have come to appreciate his works in famous art exhibitions. The picture of Van Gogh as a striving genius working unrecognized in isolation accounts for a significant portion of his legacy. The tragic features of his life, including poverty, mental breakdown, and suicide, add to the mythology's drama. The legend is supported by the fact that his unique gift was unnoticed and unaccepted by society, as it is precisely the struggle that he has come to characterize the modern concept of the artist. His artistic career was brief, lasting only 10 years between 1880 and 1890. He limited himself nearly entirely to drawings and watercolors during the first 4 years of his era. He began by studying sketching and then working from nature. He learned his true calling as an artist in 1880. Van Gogh decided that from then on, his duty would be to bring humanity comfort through art. His self-consciousness was restored as he realized his artistic abilities. When he was young, he was quiet and self-contained youth who spent his free time wandering the countryside. His daily contact with works of art aroused his artistic sensibility. He has soon formed a taste for Dutch masters. However, his presence was for contemporary French painters whose influence was to last throughout his life. Van Gogh was a firm believer to be a great painter, and one must first master drawing. He mastered drawing with time and began to utilize more color. Van Gogh's vivid use of color became one of the most distinctive characteristics over time. Vincent Van Gogh completed more than 2,100 works with 860 oil paintings and more than 1,300 watercolors, drawings, and sketches, but he only sold one that covers his life work. Several of his paintings now rank among the most expensive in the world. One of his most famous oil painting canvases is The Starry Night. The painting is currently located at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. It shows a mixture of emotion, imagination, memory, and observation. The canvas illustrates a sleeping village in an expressive swirling night sky with a large cypress, which signifies the connection between life and death, looming in the foreground. This famous and treasured work of art is safe to estimate its value at over $100 million. He also painted two series of sunflowers in Arras, France, which the replicas are argued among art historians. It portrays wilting yellow sunflowers in a vase displayed at museums in Amsterdam, London, Munich, Tokyo, and Philadelphia. In 1901, 71 of Van Gogh's paintings were displayed at a show in Paris. Today, Vincent Van Gogh is considered one of the greatest artists in human history. Van Gogh had an exceptional way of using luminous colors and fiery strokes to express his emotions and thoughts, but his art cannot be reduced to just an expression of his mental state and needs to be interpreted removed from the dramatic views. His troubled life may have shaped a chunk of his artworks, but he rises above the popular mystical image of an artist driven mad by his art through his diverse and highly stylized body of work. The legendary artist's profoundly expressive art transcends time and space, leaving his admirers all over the world in awe even today, with its surreal dreamlike quality. Van Gogh's private life, particularly his mental illness, has influenced subsequent opinions of his art. Despite this, he is widely considered one of history's finest artists in the development of modern art. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any amazing video from us.